getting the nod on the mound, Garrett Crochet. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That one ripped. And it's off the Green Monster. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Maikel Garcia in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you
run around the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's to third. Bregman to first. And Witt is out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nick Lofton.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hit.
Base hit center field. Garcia coming home. And he's out. Put down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate.
Back here in Boston. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cole Ragans. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And that's a fair ball. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Second in the American League in hitting. Swings through that one for strike one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And the 0-2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
In the air, left field, down the line. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. One down. Here's Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Alex Bregman.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Duran, the runner at second with one away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He sends it out of here. His 54th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 5th, designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that one is in for a strike. Ravens, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force. That ends the frame. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a new inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Massey matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Duran makes the play, and there's 1 down. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Kyle Isbell now at the plate as he swings through strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning. Bottom of the second. And now, Connor Wong. Reagans back to work. A dive. Nice stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Abraham Toro.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
And here is Abraham Toro.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Up the middle, Witt. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Right fielder, Joey Weimer.
That clips a corner. Weimer in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Batting 9th,
Nick Lofton digs in now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That's down and in.
No strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Blanco batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one almost got him.
Strike.
Goes down looking. Royals go down 1-2-3. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff
Center
picture.
fielder, Jarren Duran.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. On its way. That one is gone. A massive home run. His 36th home run of the season. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Hit on the ground to short. Witt. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And he gets Bregman. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Triston Casas up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And a big swing and a miss. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And that one in the air center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting,
Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the number 1.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. His 26th of the year, and they close the gap. It's 3-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Pasquantino, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Foul ball there. Rip towards third. Sends it to first. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Michael Massey. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Red Sox leading it by 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
The lefty, the 1-0. On the corner for a strike. Red Sox by 2. That one not close. 3-1 now. Kyle Isbell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Kansas City moves closer on this solo. Back here at Fenway,
Leading
bottom of
off
the fourth.
for
Now
the
here's the
Red
Red Sox DH, Masataka
hitter,
Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Reagans makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Connor
2
Wong.
down, bases empty. And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Grounded out his first time. Curveball over for a called strike. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one clips the corner. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Now, Abraham Toro. That one ripped right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
This one in the air. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Crochet back to work. Down and away for ball 1.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up now for Kansas City, Joey Wiemer. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Second baseman,
So up
Nick
next,
Lofton.
Nick Lofton. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Now 1-1. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Jarren Duran.
That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. New pitcher on here, Hunter Harvey.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Abreu at the plate now. That's ball one.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits.
That one is absolutely belted. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Abreu stands at second with no outs. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Action in the pen down there. John Schreiber getting ready to go. Stratton also getting ready. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And there's a foul ball. Center field. Isbell under it. And it's caught for the out. So a man aboard. Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And now, Romy Gonzalez. And a big swing and a miss. Now this is in the air down the line. Weimer squeezes it, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-1. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Started the